Hello there, welcome. Speak of the Joker. So today is a little different. I'm calling this the Saturday morning cartoons just because I, as a kid, loved Saturday morning cartoons and thought, what if we can kind of recreate that wake up kind of early? It's 7 a.m. in my time zone. Wake up kind of early and watch something fun, maybe something a little more silly, and also learn a little something. I've prepared actually a conversation about self-care. Now I know you're tired of hearing that, so I will speak to it on a level that I'm hoping we all can kind of understand um, and appreciate versus constantly people telling you need self-care and then generally giving you bad advice. Motor Town Behind the Wheel. It is an early access game. I purchased it on Steam. I have played only the time attack to get the sound settings kind of right, and to mess with that. So this is not something that I know anything about. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the stream and my hair is disappearing. I think I have some work to do with these lights for the green screen. Let's go this way. Oh, that one little trick actually seemed to have worked. I'm a little uncomfortable with something working immediately. So the point of this game, my point of playing this game is I'm going to try to do it realistically. I say that now, and then 10 minutes from now, I'm going to be running over a pedestrian or something. Pick up hitchhiker. You can give a ride to hitchhiker. Find them on the roadside. So, just initial advice. Don't pick up hitchhikers. Looks like the gauges are in metric, which is great. I don't know it, but I really should. We really should be better at metric here. I live in the United States. It's just not our thing. I'm on the road, and just like real life, you want to stay on the road. Much like real life, I've missed my turn. Okay, watch this. I'm not driving off the road. Okay, I'm here, and the pedestrian, or the hitchhiker, which again, I'm driving on the other side of the road. Okay, this is my attempt for a realistic driving experience, and I've just broken so many laws. I will be breaking speeding and stop sign laws, so just so we're clear. Okay, but much like the one day I drove for Lyft, you do have to turn around the right way to pick somebody up. Can you give me a ride? Where? Okay, so that's my home. Oh, wow. Other side of town. Look at this wiggly road. I'd probably rather go this way. Okay, well, I grew up in a very rural area, and when I was younger, hitchhiking was very normal. So, however, around the time that I moved out of that area, hitchhiking had become not normal. And there were some pretty good reasons as to why. So I don't know if you can read those little controller tips on the stream, but I'm looking at this full screen. I can barely see the buttons. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh no. Okay, let me figure out how to turn on headlights. I've figured out how to turn on the blinker. We call them blinkers here. Indicator is actually push left trigger. Indicator is actually the right word. Oh, it says it right there. Light? Was that there before? Wow. There's also an autopilot that looks like LB. Oh, this is embarrassing. Why am I driving so bad? I should let everybody know that I used to be a professional driver. Oh, I'm in second gear. Why am I in second gear? I thought this was an automatic. I'm driving. This is why you can't use your cell phone and drive. I'm driving all over the road just trying to look at a tooltip on the screen. So now it's in... So when I slow down... Okay, so there's the cop. So, like, just chill, everybody. Is it possible that this car only has first, second, neutral, and reverse? Alright, I'm going to start pushing buttons and see what happens. So, those are for... Oh! The very first button I pressed is dive out of the vehicle. Oh, you know what's so funny about my... Oh, excuse me, officer. Okay, so in real life, 100% would be lights turned on. How do you honk? Oh no, that's lights. How do you honk? Oh, we got a chat. Oh, here we go. I figured out how to honk. So this wouldn't be my old commute to work without a lot of honking and bumping. Look how close these vehicles are. Okay, now that one's my fault. The one in front of me. But the guy behind me, that's on him. But so far, this is the most realistic driving experience ever in a game. You're sitting at a stoplight and the person behind you bumps you. And nobody cares. I can get out of second gear. Alright, where's fourth? Wow, okay, so I can switch between first... Oh, and my car is on fire. The camera view. Oh. 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 Sorry. Oh, no, you're good. You're in the other lane. I'm just stopping on the freeway. Is there a reason that you wanted to change lanes to get in front of me? Okay, there we go. If I hold down A, I'm in park. Okay, so I want to pick up this hitchhiker. You know what? We're going to do it because I want to test... And first of all, it's near my home. And we're going to want to test going a path that the game doesn't tell me to go. We're going to test that. Okay, so in terms of quest marker... Okay. Alright, okay, this one's not on me. This little traffic incident here, you can change the vehicle's drive mode by pressing B. Comfort mode is relaxing. That's what we're trying to do. Well, I don't want to try to pronounce some of these because I am terrible at languages, including my own. So we're going to drive this guy back off. I still have no money, so hopefully I don't need money to buy gas. I'm sorry, autopilot? Is that left bumper Y? The button said autopilot, but now once I've selected it, it says cruise control. This is just cruise control, which, uh-oh. Right before I stopped, I started to smoke, but before I smoked, I noticed that my oil temperature was going up again. So here's what we're going to do, because this is a real driving simulator. Park. Okay. We're going to pull over the side of the road and let our car cool off. Speaking of that, let me turn into... Oh. Now I'm in comfort mode? Oh, jeez. I might be an idiot. I think I was in sport that whole time, complaining about the car overheating. Okay, well, anyways. It says try drift mode, but I don't... That's my quest. I have tried it. I'm drifting. Do I get points? Okay. Again, very realistic driving scenario. This person wants to turn right. They did not prepare. So they last second cut over. And now they're frustrated having to stop. This is like road rage. Cuts off a school bus. That's perfect. That's exactly what driving's like. Okay, I'm now in comfort mode, and look at this. I'm at 4th gear at 60 kilometers an hour, where before I was at 2nd gear going into the red line at 70. So this is way better. I don't know if braking... Oh, excuse me. I don't know if braking and turning are any better, but at least my car won't be overheating. I'm going to drop this person off, and then I'm going to check out that pickup quest. I kind of thought maybe I was in the tutorial still, because money seems to be a part of this game, and I seem to have none. And I kind of thought the hitchhikers would pay me. But that wouldn't be hitchhiking. So that actually makes sense that they didn't pay me. They just said, see you later. Whoa. Almost hit that guy. Excuse me, officer.
Thank you very much.
I have goodwill. Who's to complain about goodwill? I have goodwill and 100 XP. Okay, that's not my fault. Yes, I'm on the wrong side of the road, but he almost hit a pedestrian also. Oh no! What happened? Oh. You see? Look at this. You know, in some ways, this game is very realistic. This car here, which is a duplicate of my car, thought, I can pass this bus, and they got into an accident, and I am... Excuse me. I'm just going to take a little coffee break while I sit here. So now it wants me to drive pickup truck. I guess I already own this truck. Drive. Hey, here we go. Pick up cargo. Find warehouses and pick up cargo. We're going to sort by pay. 2.5 kilometers, 1.4. Oh, that's the one that I saw before. Okay. Load. So while on the way, I'm going to check out these hitchhikers too. Which again, in terms of real life advice, don't hitchhike or pick up hitchhikers. I feel like that's a... Oh, wow. You're holding a cargo strap. You can fasten cargo with this. This is not a cargo. There we go. Okay. Wow. This is very dark. This is not how light works. Okay, so it wants me to have a new quest, drive a taxi. So a taxi is just like the hitchhiking, except I get paid, I'm assuming. I'm gonna not do that yet. Let's drop this cargo off first, and then we'll see how we feel. Oh, I already did. And I have the money. I have 448. Why did I not get the whole amount? Profit share to vehicle owner, 200. I don't know how to get that log back that tells me all those details. So apparently I pay for the use of this vehicle, which, what's that? 30% of the delivery? That actually seems pretty reasonable. There we go. It's full. Now, here's a question. Do I need to cargo strap those down? Oh, interesting. Oh no, how do I put it back in the truck? This is like embarrassing to like not be able to. You're already holding cargo. That's right. Drop cargo. You cannot drop the item here. What about right here? Oh, I can jump. Oh, whole time. Here we go. Perfect. This is a chill morning driving simulator here. Oh, that was close. So to me, it seems like apples, because you can load so many, are way more profitable than the big kind of power junction supply box that I dropped off before. But yeah, looks like the owner gets a third. A little bit less than a third. Trying to be realistic, but that's my first time damaging the vehicle. So new quest, pick up passengers. I can go around, which I will do. Excuse me. Oh. Wait, he didn't hit me. My car's been rolling back this whole time. So this passenger, it also said the drive mode required is comfort, which is perfectly fine with me, because as far as I can tell, comfort means the car acts relatively normal, and the other modes are the car acts insane and you're unable to drive. Oh, I wanted to be realistic, but I should not be playing in night mode. Actually, I should turn on the lights in the room. That might... Oh, I just slammed into a tree because I was looking over at my lighting. Oh, top speed. Here we go. Am I breaking some kind of record? I'm not overheating. The passenger is comfortable. I'm actually not going to make this turn because I want to see how fast I can go. Okay, and... Hey, I leveled up. Oh, shoot. Worth it. It wasn't as if I decided to be a terrible driver. I just am a terrible driver. Okay, here we go. Oh, that guy looks just like me.
Thank you very much.
Now's the perfect time to take a little break to talk about the self-care versus self-soothing that I was going to talk about. So let me... Oh boy, don't hit this person. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to pull into a parking spot. And we're gonna have that conversation. Okay, self-care. Huge topic right now. And everyone says like, oh, take care of yourself during the pandemic. And I often hear about this only in shorthand. And so people discuss it by saying, oh, self-care, take a bubble bath. Okay. But what people really are talking about is self-soothing, almost always. So what is the difference? And why is it important? Really be thoughtful about what I'm saying, because I do want to preface it with, I'm not a therapist, I'm not any kind of expert. Sometimes it's better to not talk with an expert because you learn new things about these conversations. And when you get into self-care and self-soothing, there is a mental health component to that conversation. So that's why I want to just be clear. It's not my profession. It's not my degree. It's not what I do. But it's something that I've been exploring and learning about. And sometimes new people exploring and learning can find a passion and also find a common ground for people to talk about these things. It's important when you talk about self-care to talk about the difference between self-care and self-soothing. Now, stick with me. Somebody just left. So here's what I want to say. You're tired of hearing self-care, self-care, self-care. If you are in any way struggling or finding challenge with what's been going on, or just life in general, which I think is literally everybody, then it is important to understand what these terms mean, because people say them all the time. Professionals say them all the time. Therapists. I actually printed out this document that I am going to just talk about a little bit. This is the Surgeon General from California. This idea of self-care is one of those kind of woo-woo terms that everybody uses and it means nothing. And it's also very serious and very important. And that sometimes makes this conversation more challenging. So here's what I'll say. Self-care needs to be separated from self-soothing. So self-soothing is a way to take the pressure off, take off the stress in the short term. It's what you can do right now to resolve these emotional feelings or these physical feelings that you have. I will give you a perfectly great example of something I've been doing for the last hour and 41 minutes, which is drinking coffee. Drinking coffee is self-soothing. It addresses my needs in an immediate way. Drinking coffee by itself is not inherently good or bad. Maybe I feel like it gives me a little more energy, or maybe it's part of a routine. Now, to contrast that to the water, water is often considered self-care. So what's the difference? Self-soothing is a way to resolve immediately the needs that you have. And self-care is about proving yourself as a person, setting you up to be better than you are today. And that's how you can look at that. So back to self-soothing, and where the importance of separating these terms can be is self-soothing can also be negative. For example, let's say you're having a really tough day and now you just need that glass of wine. And if that in that point in time is not appropriate for your life, or that's something that you're struggling with, outside of that moment as well, that glass of wine is not something that's going to help you in that moment. There's also something like zoning out to Netflix, right? That's perfectly fine. You're dealing with something, you're struggling with something, and you just need 30 minutes to take a break and watch some TV. Yes, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if it's hour 6 and you're not taking care of your life and doing the things you need to do, you're now moving into kind of more destructive behaviors. So the goal of self-soothing is to resolve that heightened emotional state you're in. It's to resolve your immediate needs, like, I need to drink coffee so I wake up and I feel like I have more energy, or I just love the smell, something like that. And those are not good or bad things on their own. It's how they impact your life. That's self-soothing. Self-care is about building resiliency, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to read a little bit from this Surgeon General. I'll post it. So this talks about, now that I've separated the terms, that's why you hear people saying, you got to do self-care, you got to do self-care. And then they give examples that are often not self-care. What self-care is about building your long-term health. It's a long-term way of taking care of yourself. It's things that you can do in the moment that will help you both in the moment and in the future. For example, directly from this document here from actual professionals, physical activity, right? You'll notice some things that have been a challenge for the last year and a half, 2 years? Well, since March 2020, let's put it that way. Physical activity. That doesn't mean you have to be a marathon runner. That might mean just getting up and walking around. I have a friend of mine who we were just having this discussion a couple weeks ago about how he's still hitting his 10,000 steps. And sometimes that's just getting up from his desk and walking around the house. And that might seem really silly, but that is amazing. And that's something personally definitely should have been doing. The working at a desk all day kind of has its challenges. Now, also an overly physical job has its challenges too. So Physical activity, healthy physical activity, riding a bike, walking around the block, walking around your house if you have no other options, taking your dogs for a walk, popping on some YouTube video about how to exercise. There's probably some exercise streams on Twitch. Check those out. Do anything you can to get moving. Quality sleep. This is one of those things. If you are like me, sleep has never been a priority. But this is what is meant by self-care. You can look at the research, you can look at all the science, whatever, but that you will do better with more sleep. That is a fact. And so people tell you, oh, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah, quality sleep. Your response to me, a perfectly valid response. Nobody has said this in the chat, but this is something that I've probably said to people. I don't have time. I don't have 8 hours to set aside for sleep. Now, maybe it's not 8 hours for you. Maybe it's 7. Maybe it's 9. But when it's 3 or 4, that is a huge problem. And that will be a detriment to that next day, but also your long-term success. I think the general advice of balanced nutrition about eating plants, not exclusively, I'm not here to tell you what to eat, but that's always going to be good advice. If you're not getting your fruits and vegetables, you're not getting your micronutrients. Okay, here we go, right away. This is not about losing weight. This is about ensuring you're getting your proper nutrition to help combat stress. Yes, that's exactly what it's about. One other thing, and this is very important, it's about having a plan. Having a plan for self-soothing or self-care. What do I mean? I want to give a realistic example. So let's say you're going to go into your boss's office tomorrow and you're going to ask for a raise, right? And let's say demand a raise. This is a high stress environment. This is not some cordial conversation. This is a challenge. And maybe you're not super happy in the workplace. This is not my situation, just for the record. If you're going to go into that stressful situation and you know that, you have to have a plan. Self-care and self-soothing, right? I keep kind of indicating that self-soothing is not the best. I don't mean to put it down. It is important to resolve those feelings in the moment in a healthy and constructive way. So you're going to have a stressful meeting with your supervisor. Get some sleep the night before. Make that a priority. That's right there going to completely change the balance of chemicals in your body to your benefit. Okay? Make sure you are hydrated. Make sure that you had a good dinner, good sleep, and then good breakfast. What do I mean by good, right? Again, I don't want to talk about diets, but obviously waking up and having a ton of sugar is probably not going to be to your benefit. Okay, you've had the proper nutrition, you've had sleep, you drank some water. I'm going to drink some now. And now you're prepared, right, from a self-care aspect of having that really stressful meeting. After that, prepare more of the self-soothing type of stuff, right? So instead of, no matter how the meeting turns out, right, have your favorite meal planned for dinner. Maybe you prep it beforehand. Maybe you have a partner that can prepare it, but have that ready. And it will either be a celebration or it'll be a way to kind of resolve those stressful emotions. Have a bubble bath planned, right? And let everybody in the house know at 7 p.m. I'm using the bath tonight because, again, either that's a celebration bath or it's a try to make yourself feel a little bit bath. And that's why the importance of planning for self-care and self-soothing is so important. You need to have the plan in place to be successful. So that wraps up, I think, what I wanted to say about self-care versus self-soothing, why it's important, that, these buzzwords everyone keeps using and why it's really not something that you should ignore, although it is very annoying the way people talk about it. Really, to the larger point, and then I will finally stop talking about this, but if you have kids and they're dealing with all the same things you're dealing with, just right at different levels. They have different emotions. They have different behaviors that reflect those emotions. If you're in a better place, you can help them be in a better place. Just like on an airplane, you put your oxygen mask on first to then put it on your child. So that's important to me. And yeah, Mr. Rogers here is a influence. So this game has not given me another quest. So far, I've picked up hitchhikers. I delivered the truck. That was my favorite so far. And I've delivered a passenger. And I didn't love that because you have to be careful how you treat the passenger. So let me pick up this person. Oh, I'm so glad you can't hit people. Okay, so 5 kilometers. It did give me a quest after every time I finished the other jobs. So, and I didn't have my parking brake on, and this whole time I've been rolling backwards. The distance makes me think it's probably the other side of the island. So it's like, let me just look at my phone real quick. Oh, driving off the road. Oh, just like a real phone. What? I switched to first person view on accident? Ah! Alright, that's terrifying. That guy almost hit me. I have no idea how I did this because I was actually, to make a joke, I was actually looking at my phone. And so now I have no idea how this happened. So, we're gonna try this for a little bit. Whoa! Oh, I am going 113 kilometers an hour. Oh, no. Okay, so right bumper is change cameras, but left bumper resets camera? Oh, look at this. The interior of the car goes away. Wow. Wouldn't that help you drive in real life?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so they still take 31%. It seems like about the same dollar amount. I did level up to taxi level 2. Drive this pickup truck, and we're gonna do some deliveries. So far in this game, I think deliveries have been my favorite thing. Didn't really enjoy the hitchhikers. Also, it seems kind of dangerous to promote that. If you have any tips, you just let me know. Pallet A is for flatbeds or bigger trucks. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if you look at it here, this is clearly too big. So box pallet A. B fits fine. All right, good to know. Busing in Jeju is very good for starting. Well, if I don't take a tip from chat, then what am I doing with my life? All right, so we'll take a delivery up there, and then we will go. That sounds great. Oh, wait, no, this is autopilot? Was I wrong? There is an autopilot option. Oh, this is embarrassing. So you can just... Okay, let's see what this does with this turn. Okay. It turned on the blinker? Wow. That... The whole purpose of playing this game was a chill game. I had no idea that I could turn on autopilot. I tried to do this earlier, and it was just cruise control. So I was making fun of it, and here we are. I'm just sipping my coffee, and the game's playing itself. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it sure does help when I want to drink some coffee. Whoa! Did you see that bus? Oh my god, the bus flipped! What? Whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, this is like GTA right here. Okay, turn off autopilot. What? Oh, pull over. So autopilot doesn't handle emergencies well. All right. I wanna see what's going on here. This is the most exciting thing that's happened this whole game. So this bus. Okay, so this individual here stole this bus, and look at these tire marks. They screeched through traffic, and the police officer pulled them over and then immediately gave up. So that's interesting. This guy, he's road raging now. He's not putting up with it. Wow. There's a whole story developing here. And for some reason, this bus driver, although he clearly stole this bus and there are no passengers, which is safe, safer than it being full of passengers, he also doesn't want to damage this car in his getaway. Huh. They're just going to have their little standoff there, and somebody will pull over, record, and then pop that onto YouTube. Okay, here's a question. Can I pick up a hitchhiker while doing a delivery? Although, again, just to be clear, don't pick up hitchhikers. All right, let me drop off this delivery, and then I just can't wait to get the bus. Now, we got to find the bus station. Oh, I might not be high enough level to do the bus job. Oh, no. Ooh, ambulance job. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing the ambulance job. I'm just going to take this front one because that makes sense to me. What? Interact? Toggle door? Now I'm actually getting excited. Oh no! You need car level 10, your overall level 10, which I'm assuming you will have if you get car level 10. And you need race car level 2. Racetrack. Okay, so this is the track. Okay, let me go back to the start. And then I'll see. Oh, the tires. Oh. Okay. Those are just for decoration. Oh. Wait, am I supposed to be going this way? Okay, well then... Oh, now... Okay, now I'm at invalid sector. Oh, I am very bad at racing. Oh, I was looking down at the map. Okay. So, yes, I got 100 XP. Okay. I would like to be a bus driver, and it just wasn't an option. What if it's only an option during the day? No. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I forgot that I was still driving when I look at that menu. That's pretty fitting. I'm in the harbor. I don't know how to reset. It says R. Nope, not that one. Not that one. What if I just press R on the keyboard? R on the keyboard, everybody. Okay, well, you know what? I think that we have learned a lot about this game. I want to think about if I'm going to play this again. I might bring this back for another Saturday morning. We'll see. I'm going to teleport to my house, which I haven't done. So, okay, so 100 out of my 2,800. Let's say that seems reasonable. My vehicle's right there, so I'm actually going to go grab it. I'm going to park it at my house. You have a damaged vehicle. That doesn't surprise me. the people in your life supporting you and that you're supporting, they need you to be good and they need you to be healthy. So help them, help yourself. And that's a message of the stream. So I'm going to exit here. This has been Speak of the Joker. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate those of you who popped in the chat and participated and also kind of helped me figure out the game a little more. And then I'll see you again on Saturday where we play another chill stream. Maybe I play this game again. If I can't find a game that's interesting, I want to get a little farther on this game and see how that works. So thank you very much.